I like that. Let's stick with it. Greetings, everyone. And for all things Halloween. You all know me as hauntformer. And today, we're doing yet another live stream. I don't know if this one's going to stay on the channel or not, but I figured might as well. So, hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody had a blessed weekend and is ready to get back into the week. So, welcome aboard. There's a lot of different things you'll notice throughout this video, and I will talk about those. And I will try to do a room tour in this video, because my room's been changed. So you will see that in just a moment. What? You did? Tell me why, Chad. I'd like to hear it. Why am I rare now? Well, I'm busy. I had to work today. I've been very busy with school. Let's just say that, and trying to get ready to graduate and getting ready to set up college. As soon as school's over, starting around May 25th, I will get back into making my regular videos, like I usually would do. More reviews, more things of that nature. Just recently, there's been a lot of things going on in my life, so thank you for understanding. I tried to make the It video to, you know, make up for some of the lost videos, but I understand not many people, or a lot of people didn't like that video, and, so I hope you will enjoy. And I'm sorry that you're quitting. And to all you guys who are leaving or something, I hope you'll continue to be my friend and watch my videos, or at least, you know, stay in contact with me, because I do enjoy talking to you guys, even if you're not someone who enjoys Halloween or what have you. And yeah, schooling and work and all that stuff can definitely take a toll on people who do online videos and who entertain and do stuff like that. And sure, lay the prop ideas on me. And no, I don't have Rosemary, unfortunately. She was a cool prop. Have I seen the gameplay? I have seen some. But I think it was still the prototype gameplay, so we'll have to wait for more stuff. I haven't watched any of it recently, but it's also because I don't have the right system that I'll probably have to get or something. I wonder if to make an app about it. Probably not, but hey. Oh, thank you, Haunter Studios. And thank you for commenting, too. What Jimmy props do I have? I have Heads Up Harry. I have the old Jimmy Grim Reaper. And I have like the electric skeleton. I don't know if he's Jimmy, but he was pretty cool. Mac, you have to make a promise that you won't quit. Well, I'm never going to say I won't quit, because eventually there will be a time where I will probably stop making videos. Hopefully not. I hope I will continue to make videos, even if it's rare. But for now, I don't see that happening for at least another, I don't even know. But I'm not leaving anytime soon. Thank you, if you guys enjoy the channel. I know it's just a little upsetting sometimes, because around this time of year is the farthest away from Halloween, and it really, you know, people aren't in the mood to watch a bunch of weird Halloween videos, and, you know, I understand that. If someone was a Christmas specialty channel, I wouldn't want to watch Christmas stuff in July, but at the same time, Halloween's a little bit different, because Christmas is sort of that season. Halloween, you know, there's scary movies, there's scary things that are always happening, so. But certain things that I do, like mask reviews and props and stuff, do fit along with the exact holiday of Halloween, so. Yeah, and Halloween is every day for some people. Let's look at my room. Which, speaking of which, let's talk about for just a second. I'm going to unplug, well, let me change the lighting to normal. Whoops. To normal. So I can show you guys my room. So let me undo this. Because a lot of people have asked me about what my room looks like, so this is what it looks like. Let me stand up and can I switch the camera around? Okay, cool. Alright, So, if you haven't been in my room before, this is my door. Not really exciting. This is my cross. It's a really nice one, by the way. It's got a lot of different things from Jesus' life. And I got my Christian poster here. I also got here the Trick or Treat Studios catalog for 2017, signed by Justin Mabry and Chris Sefro. So that's really cool. I have a Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared poster signed by the creators Becky Sloan and Joseph Paling. And it's really neat. I got it for Christmas last year or 2 years ago? I think 2 years ago. My TV, of course. Everyone likes TV. My new desk. It's clear. And so I have a lot. You'll notice if you look around my room, I have a ton of different posters from various movies. If you see one that you like, just call it out. Let me show you guys. Here's some of my masks lined up on this little thing. Now, if you notice, I've reviewed most of these, except for 2 of them. I reviewed him a few months ago, along with Chucky. I reviewed him about last year, and I reviewed him on Halloween. I haven't reviewed those 2. That one is from an Asian company that sent me it, and I've yet to review it, so I'll have to do that soon. And the Dead Silence I just recently got, so as soon as that goes up, we'll be doing him. There's nothing up here yet, but I will get some stuff to go up here. This is a laser light. I used it for my haunted house. And it's just in my room. The Exorcist, of course. This thing Jared got for me, and it has a lot of my horror movies. If I open this up, got a ton of horror movies in there. There's more at the bottom. And my old gramophone prop. This is my lizard's cage. His name's Rex. He's a bearded dragon. I don't know if any of you have pets, but there he is. Oh, I'm sorry, Halloween Hunter. If you have any questions, please leave them for me. I'll try to get them. You can just keep bugging me for my attention. Here's some more stuff. That, actually, interesting story about this nativity. My grandparents got me it from Israel, and it's made from wood from trees in Bethlehem. So that's pretty neat. And here's Michael Myers. Some more posters from more of my favorite horror movies. My Krampus mask. And my bed. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I just thought, maybe some people wanted to see what my room looked like. So here it is when you, walk in now. And if you notice, my set is no longer here. It's under the bed because I might be changing up the way I do my videos now, possibly. I still like the black background, so I'll see what happens with those mask reviews. I'm going to attempt to do it with a green background, see how that looks. If it turns out bad, I'll go back to the black. But if you remember my last year's, or the last time you saw a video of mine with the black background, I think the last one I did was the Glog. It had a black background right here where this wall is, and now it's open. So, that's just a little bit of my room. Sorry if that was boring, if you didn't want to see my room. I showed you it anyways. You're welcome, and I apologize, depending on who you are. And that was that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So, this is kind of creepy music. Make a half werewolf prop. Maybe I will do some sort of werewolf. Can you make a Krampus prop? Krampus prop will be hard until they come out with the costume. I believe they're coming out with the costume next year. Then maybe I'll consider doing a Krampus prop. But as of now, it'd be pretty difficult to pull off. But I do have other props in mind. I don't know which ones I'll actually go through with. It's really just up to you guys. If you have a really neat prop idea that I like, I'll try to do it. Something relatively, not easy, but something relatively manageable. Like, not like a flying monkey or something like that. Like, something I could actually pull off with the resources I have. I'm not a big professional studio. I'm just, I'm like backyard haunting. Pretty much. I can make a 2-head clown. That would be cool. Maybe a 2-head monster or something. I was also considering making a killer plant, if that's something you find interesting. I don't know. Sorry. Halloween music. Sorry. Anyways, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them for me. I will have to do the Boogeyman prop review relatively soon, so expect that in the next month. What's the haunt theme? It's called Abandon. Please go watch the trailer if you haven't seen it. It's one of my newer videos about the haunt. It's actually like the newest one. And I'll do more videos on that starting in the next month. I'll make videos about that. That's going to be interesting. Oh, I am working on a prop that you might enjoy. It's a beehive prop. And I have to get sound boxes to do the noises for it. But it's basically, I made one. It's down outside, and it looks pretty good. I'm gonna do another one and actually record it because I made that one kind of like a test. Basically, it's a foam prop that you can put a sound box inside, and I'm gonna buy fake bees, and it's gonna look like a beehive because you don't want to run into bees. And this thing will be like hanging. You can hang it in your haunted house. So, oh, and you have a good night too. Thank you. I got Boogeyman the day after Halloween. I know it kind of slipped by a lot of people's radar. I mentioned it on my social media, but not on the channel, really. So, yeah, the beehive I think will be pretty interesting. If you have any other prop ideas, I definitely would consider those too. You can leave them in the chat, or you can send me an email. A plague doctor prop? I would definitely consider doing a plague doctor prop. That would be kind of neat. I also was considering teaching you, tell me if you like this idea. You know those scary peepers? They're cool. They're just expensive. I was going to show you how to make a DIY scary peeper. What is this, the Halloween 2016 intro? Actually, the store walkthroughs are not far away. They start in end of June, early July. That's, well, what's today? April 23rd. April 23rd to May 23rd. May 23rd to June 23rd. So about 2 months and 2 weeks until the store walkthroughs. That's crazy. This might be an obvious question, but who's my favorite horror movie slasher? Probably Michael. Probably. Michael Myers prop definitely would seem like an obvious thing to do. And I would definitely do a Michael Myers prop. It's not hard, really. It's just, I just got to make a PVC skeleton that's pretty sturdy. Maybe that will be my big what if you guys like this idea? Because you know what, I want something really big for Halloween. I like something big that gets a lot of people interested and maybe check out my channel. What if for Halloween, right around Halloween, like October 1st, how to make a life-size Michael Myers? What do you think? I would need the Michael Myers mask, costume, and PVC. The PVC is relatively cheap. That's the easiest part. Once you make the basic skeleton, it's really just clothing it. The only other issue is the hands, which I could buy, shoes, and stuffing him. Because you want him to look relatively stuffed up, or else he'll look like obviously a fake, so you gotta do it right. But the PVC and the pool noodle trick that I usually use works just fine. Make a banshee prop? I could, but I would make it differently than what Spirit did. I'd make it more ghost-like, because banshees are really more of a ghost, an Irish ghost. Do I decorate the outside of my house for Halloween? Not really for what you would expect. We don't really do that big of decorations in our house, actually. Besides my room, I really go pretty far out for my Halloween. I had this whole top thing covered in my spooky town. I put out some of my life-size props, which, by the way, I do have a life-size prop that I am planning on getting this year. Already, I know. At first it was going to be the Gremlin from Trick or Treat Studios, but I believe that might change. Although I still want that. Don't get me wrong, I love Gremlins. One of my favorite movies. But I was thinking that doesn't entirely fit with my theme this year, and I want something that's still creepy. So I was going to make or not make, purchase the Distortions Ancient Mummy prop whenever I make enough money to get it, because it costs like $150, but it's really cool. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's really good. So I might get it. Plus, I don't have anything from Distortions. Could I do like a projector with the trailer for the Abandoned Haunt? That might be. I'm going to use the projector this year. I don't know what I'm going to use the projector for, because last year it fit with the movie theater. It actually projected that thing. But this year, I might do ghosts, possibly, because this abandoned amusement park, and people died, and their ghosts are now like haunting it, so it's kind of like a haunted house. And I definitely want more ghosts. I kind of want something from the Haunted Mansion, like with ghosts that pop out. I don't know exactly how I want to do that, but if you have any suggestions, I'm open to it. But I definitely will try to make a you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a... let me read this comment first. Join Monster of the Month Club. I definitely would, but I think they stopped it. Use a projector for the ride attraction rules. That's true. I could definitely do that. That would be cool, actually. I like that idea, Cameron. I was considering that, too, but, like, make it creepy and, like, distort it. I could definitely do that. I still maybe want to do the ghosts, too. Maybe I'll buy another projector. I don't know. But I like this chat, you guys. You guys are pretty darn on key. Oh, and hey, Steve. What's going on? Sorry, I know you wrote hi a bunch. Hey. Hi. How are you? I'm normal. No. But what was I gonna say? There's something I wanted to say and now I forgot. Oh, you know how I make the zombie heads? Like, I don't have one in here. But you know how I make the zombie heads? You saw the tutorial I made like a month ago with how to make a zombie head and spray paint in the eyes and spray paint it and it looks like a corpse, right? I want to do that, but instead I want to do a ghost. Maybe using some blues and purples to kind of get it like a Haunted Mansion feel head. I think that would be cool. Gravedigger goes to KFC, yeah. And not too much. Not entirely that much, Steve. Not many people are watching. Well, it is Sunday night, so. Hauntformer, I need some help. My aunt and I love Halloween. I show her your channel, and she loves the idea of making a haunted house in a garage, so her and I are starting our own this year. That's awesome. Here's a few tips that I have, because when I started, I didn't do a bang-up job. First, make sure you have plenty of walls. If you walk into a haunted house and you can immediately see all the way down the hall and know that the guy's jumping out at those people, there's not really going to be a scare for you. So always have dividers. Like every couple of feet, put a divider, even if it's pointless, just to throw people off and distract them. Strobe lights work too. You don't want to make people go into shock for epilepsy, but you can use strobe lights to disorient people, and then when they're disoriented, scare them. Also, make some scares seem obvious, so they're focused on it. Like, put a box somewhere that obviously looks like someone's in the box, and then boom, you scare them from behind. Those are some great tips. Also, there's a classic thing that I always do, which is you stand still and you jump out at people. It always works. It always works, for the most part. I should make a dog zombie. I was going to work on a smile dog prop. Swinging prop. I like that idea, too. The only thing with the swinging prop is you'd have to have a motor that's strong enough to pull something if it's heavy. I mean, PVC isn't heavy. It'd just be the mechanics of it. So, maybe. I was gonna ask for tips, no problem. Do a giant zombie. Ooh. Swinging Laughing Jack. Oh, well, speaking of Laughing Jack and creepypastas, I did order a Jeff the Killer mask, and hopefully I'll be one of the first people on YouTube to actually talk about this mask, and I think you guys will like it. I will post a link in the description of the video so you can buy your own. Do a Mad Hatter. Tons of ideas. I I appreciate all the ideas. Yeah, well, it's not... It's from the company Ghoulish Productions that made a Slender Man mask last year, and this year they're making a Jeff the Killer. So as soon as I get it, you'll definitely see it. It's really creepy looking. It runs for $40 on Amazon. You can look it up. Just look up Jeff the Killer mask. I ordered that, so you'll see a review of it. And if you want to wait for my review to see if it's worth it, or you can buy it, because I think it's relatively new. It's brand new, I think. Zombie Granny Norma. Well, I have an idea. I don't know how well it's gonna work. Not for this haunted house. I don't think this haunted house will work. But 1 year for a haunted house, I gotta figure out how, because if I'm doing horror from now on, then I need to figure out what movie would fit for this. But I really want to do some sort of underwater scene with like someone in a scuba outfit or something, or like with an octopus arm. I don't know, I always thought that would be kind of cool to do with like black lights or something. I don't know. Don't know where that came from. I just was throwing it out. Do a Jaws theme. You should make a Crash roller coaster out of cardboard. I have heard that a lot. So definitely if I decide to do that, which I very well could. The only thing is, if I make a roller coaster car, it'd be hard to walk around that. But I definitely want to do something like, you know, like a tourist, you know, with a camera and like a hat, and they're like, or whatever. I don't know, I thought that would be kind of weird. Look at the Mentor. Alien vs. Predator? They are making a new Alien movie, but I don't know where aliens would fit this year. I want to include my alien because I love the prop. I'm considering doing, like, you know when you go to the carnival and they have, like, see the weirdest thing in the world and it's the alien? Or, like, a weird creature? I was going to have the alien there, but it doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Texas Chainsaw? I think if I did a licensed prop this year, it'd probably be Michael Myers, because a lot of people would like to know how to make a Michael Myers. I would use that mask too. I don't know if I'm going to, but I could. Can you look up Phantom Manor? Oh, of course I've seen Phantom Manor. Phantom Manor is very scary towards the later half with the western town. Very cool. And I love the lighting and everything with that. It can be a deadly ocean, yes, or deadly river. A mermaid prop. Yeah, Ripley's. Speaking of which, have you heard of the Fiji mermaid? Very weird. Look it up. It's someone wanted to basically make a mermaid, so they sewed the body of a monkey to the tail of a fish. Yep. And I've seen one at Ripley's. And also, make sure to check out my friend Halloween Haunter, Chad. He's doing a live video right now, so go give him some love. And he's talking about leaving YouTube and haunting, so definitely check him out. Also, speaking of this is a perfect opportunity, this song, to tell you that I most likely will be getting one of the 3 Twilight Zone masks that are coming to Trick or Treat Studios. I really want one of them. I don't know which one exactly. I have my preferences. But if you really have one that you want to see reviewed on my channel, send me a comment right now, or send me an email. Because, you know what I could do, since you guys are all mentioning Jaws? What if next year I did because I'm going to do horror, and each room has a different theme. What if one of the rooms was based off of Jaws? And what I would do is, do you know the mask from Trick or Treat Studios, the Jaws mask? I would take that mask, make a rig, and make it into almost like a puppet, where there's like, when people walk by, it looks like hanging like seaweed, and then you have the Jaws mask on this rig, and you push the PVC and the mask goes out, and then it goes back. I like that. I like that idea. Wouldn't it be cool? If you like that idea. Did I just Come home from church? No, this is what I wore to church, though. This morning. So what do you guys think about that Jaws theme? Do you guys like that Jaws idea? I need an answer. Do it? Alright. If you insist. No, but I really do like that. In fact, sometimes when I think of a really good idea for the next year, I'm kind of like, why can't I do it this year? It'd be so cool. But I'm gonna write that down. So, Halloween 2. Halloween 2 is one of the best soundtracks in movie history. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, the Jaws theme. Thank you. It's gonna be lit. But I can't tell you if I'm going to do that for sure, because that's the part of the suspense next year. Because since you'll know the theme already, which is horror, I will have to figure out how to make the names of each room, the movies that it will be based off of, a secret. So, I can't wait for Halloween. Me neither. Yeah, I could do that. Drag into the lake. I probably won't, but I definitely could. So yeah, if you have any more questions, I'll stay on here for a few more minutes. It's almost 10. And then I'll probably head out, you guys, because not many people are watching now. It says 2 people are watching, but thank you for watching. Blue tarps. Hey, it would work in that room with the Jaws. So yeah, so just to recap, might do a Jaws theme next year. Not the whole haunted house, but a room. And have a rig that pushes out a Jaws head. We also talked about doing a Michael Myers prop this year. How to make a Michael Myers Halloween decoration. We mentioned I did the It Pennywise, and that I have some difficulties with school and trying to do videos too, so there might be a little bit of a gap. I gave a room tour. And we just kind of chilled out and talked about Halloween. So, like I said, if you have any more questions, comments, concerns about anything, leave me a comment. And I have played a little bit of The Sims, not really. I played more of The Sims on Nintendo DS. The My Sims, or whatever it was called. The Mims, or I don't know what it was. They had big heads. Not knees. But, you know what I mean? Yeah. I played that. So like I said, any more questions? What's my favorite meme? Oh, that's too hard because memes always change. But personally, my friend and I always at school last year got a kick out of Harambe. Or this year, I should say. We just had a lot of Harambe jokes. I don't know if he's my favorite, though, but Harambe's everyone's favorite. Of course, I played Five Nights at Freddy's. Do a Wacky Mo prop remake? I could, or a head remake. Can we talk about your suggestions for Spirit Halloween 2017 themes? Sure. I made a video about him, too. I think you probably have seen it, Cameron. But I think one thing they could really do well is a Western theme. A lot of people have mentioned it. I don't know how big of a fan I am of a Western theme, but if they did it right, kind of like, look up Phantom Manor, as someone mentioned earlier. Phantom Manor is the Haunted Mansion in Paris. But in Paris, they have tons of mausoleums and cemeteries, so they didn't want to do what we do here in America, so they did a Western thing, which is kind of the opposite. It looks really good. Zombies wearing cowboy hats, and they could do the theme and not even make all the props like about cowboys. They could make zombie props and just put like cowboy hats on them or something. Because they do the same. They do this thing now. Spirit has this little thing they do, where they like to take a regular thing, a gas station, a hotel, you name it, and they make it creepy. But, you know, how many things are they going to do? How many things are they going to keep trying? They haven't done them all yet, so And don't get me wrong, zombies are great. Plus, zombies sell. That's their biggest target, is what sells. And a lot of people like zombies. It's harder to sell aliens if someone's not going to put an alien in their front yard. But zombies usually sell. Speaking of aliens, I really wanted an alien theme. That's my number one, probably, theme that Spirit should do. I know they probably won't. If they did, I'd be blown away. But I don't think they will. The display might be difficult because, you'd have to make a UFO. But think of how cool that would be. Wow. Like a UFO. Even if it's made out of cardboard, a UFO cardboard with, like, steam or fog coming out of the bottom of it and aliens around it. And I just think that's so cool. I don't think they'll do it, though. But other themes they could have... maybe like a log cabin or something. I mentioned I like this one too, like zombie war, like with like zombies in like helmets, or like the Morbid Enterprises zombie soldier with the saw hand, like something like that. Kind of like weird, like dead people, maybe one with a gun. I don't know. I thought that would be interesting because really they do a lot of zombies. They haven't done an amusement park, you're right, and they haven't done pirates. Pirate zombies. They could definitely do a theme about pirates. Pirates aren't really my favorite thing for Halloween. They don't really make me think of Halloween too much, but if we get something different, I guess I'm all for it. Just because I wish they would do something else besides just zombies. They've gotten away from the zombies, which is good, but now they're in this thing of not zombies. Now they're in this thing of taking the same prop things and just making it into something else. Like, for example, the lunging props or the jumping props. Now it's the roaming props and the swinging props. And they've differed a little bit with, like the tombstone with the shovel. That's why I liked it, because it was different. And the tombstone with the guy moving it out of the way. That was cool. What's next? Can we get something different? And that's what they need to focus on. They need more unique Halloween props, and they need a few licensed props. This year in particular would be great to release a Chucky prop. Like, not the one that I have. It's good, but it's not like a licensed life size. You know what I mean? And this year of all years would be perfect for that. Or some sort of alien prop. I know they could never make a full-size xenomorph, but they could do something. Face hugger. Lunging face hugger. I've always mentioned that idea. I don't know. Lunging tombstone. Yeah, you never know. It's a lot of scary boxes. We talked about the scary boxes here. Creepypastas. They gotta watch out for copying. React to my old videos. Who's that girl talking? Just kidding. Get it, because my voice was really high. Whatever. They could do a school. I didn't mention that. They could do a school. But then that just becomes the same old little... Look, there's a zombie girl. There's the jumping spider again. Not that the jumping spider is bad. Jumping spider is the original. But what can they do different? It's difficult. They could, I think, tell me I like this idea too. Pumpkin patch. Like, demented pumpkin patch. Things like the cornstalker, or like that pumpkin guy that was at, the Halloween and Party Expo. The really big one with, like, the steam coming out and he, like, lit up orange. That would be awesome. Like, him with a bunch of pumpkins and, like, little kids, like... And then, like, the witch or whatever holding the kid or whatever. That would be kind of cool. Or, like, the legends of Halloween or tales from Halloween. And it's, like, the classic things, like pumpkin patch and witches and trick-or-treaters. Like, think of that. That would be an awesome idea. Trick-or-treaters. When you look at the display, it's just a door and the doorbell. And then another door and a doorbell, another door and a doorbell, another door and a doorbell. And when you hit the doorbell, whatever's on the porch, or maybe the door's open, and when you ring the doorbell, the prop activates, or something like that. And you could have Sam from Trick or Treat, if they got that license. You could have, like, demented, like, trick-or-treaters, like, maybe one with a mask, and they, like, take off the mask, and they're, like, an actual, like, they're wearing a skeleton mask, but they're actually a skeleton. Think of these ideas. And they could bring back a few zombie baby. I don't know. What do you think of that? I like that idea, actually. Trick or treat. Or it's called Halloween night. What do you think? Restaurant, yeah. Mac. Chad is quitting. I consider quitting. Oh, I hope you guys don't quit. It's not going to be as much fun. But with whatever you decide to do, I hope you'll still be my friend and watch my stuff and do whatnot, and maybe we'll still collaborate or whatever. But keep me posted. You can direct message me. Oh, my goodness, it's getting late. My goodness. It's because of, well, other haunters, they can do whatever. Just focus on what you think. Don't worry about what other haunters say. If you think you should stay, stay. If you think it's, you're done with YouTube or whatever, then you can decide what you want to do from there. But if other people are trying to push you away from the thing you enjoy, don't let them. People have tried to do that with me a lot. You just can't. People try to push me away from the vlog too, but nope, not budging. Oh, you're online too often? I can understand that too. And I've had that myself. Sometimes you just have to take a break from it. Like, here's what I did, or I have done. Take a month off, or several weeks off, or 2 months, whatever you think. Like, starting today, take a few months off. Work on other stuff, school, hobbies, sport, what have you. If you still find to be drawn back to it, go for it again. If you don't, you can make a final video, like this channel is now basically nothing. You can decide that. Sometimes I've done other things. I've been interested in other things besides hauntformer and Halloween. I've gone away from it for a few months, and then I'm like, oh yeah, wait, I have that YouTube channel. I go back and I do videos. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But, it just kind of depends on timing. A lot of things involve timing. Do the Bean Boozled. I've done the Bean Boozled challenge. Go watch my video of it. Look up hauntformer Bean Boozled. We did that. I dare you to say a Bible verse that pops into your mind. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. We talked about that one in church, but that's a great one. That is Philippians 4. I'm bad at remembering what the verse actually is. I can memorize text from the Bible, but as far as specific verses, it's difficult. Whatever happened to Ben and Jerry's Halloween? Do a phobia theme. They could do a phobia theme, or a hospital or something. I got swindle. I have ordered. Ooh. Oh, Uncle Charlie, huh? You could probably return it. Creepy zoo. That's a good idea too. I think I mentioned that last year. Well, think of this. Every year, if I mention something, the following year, sometimes that's something that's in store. A few years ago, I mentioned a Subway theme. We got a Subway. Not like the Jared. No, we got a different, that Subway. And then the other year, I mentioned a hotel, and now we have a hotel. And last year, I mentioned the zoo. I hope they do the zoo. It's different. It's zombies, but they're animals. Aliens. They're animals, and I think that would be good. It just depends, though, because a lot of animals are so large. But they should do more animal props. Like a snake, that comes down, it's up high. You hang it up high, right? Kind of like what they do at Rainforest Cafe. It's up high, on the ceiling, and then it goes, and it goes down and then goes back up. Cool, right? I like that idea. Living room theme, I like that too. Romans 8:5. If you start it off for me, I'll try to finish it. But I don't know it off the top of my head. I don't know a lot of the... I know, difficult for me to remember. A woods theme. woods theme is good. Yeah, they could. There's a lot of ideas. A scary elephant. Yeah, see, that's the thing I mean. Like, a lot of animals are too big for them to do. Or like a creepy toy shop. That'd be cool. Have you ever seen the Halloween Express video? The new one? Which one in particular? How about a creepy beach? I like that idea. Creepy beach. A haunted warehouse full of scary boxes. And scary dolls. But mostly the scary boxes. The Towering Walking Soul. Oh yeah, I have. He's kind of cool. Kind of creepy. I have a few questions about haunted houses. May I please ask? You may ask away. Yeah, ask away. About Broken Spine Boy. Yeah, they could, but I don't want them to keep making a bunch of broken spine props. Harambe. Gone Zombie. How do I find your actors? A lot of my actors are from my family and from my friends. If you really want actors, go on Facebook or on the social media and make a group page or like a business page and name it like your haunted house and then where the location is, and then ask locals in your area if they'd either volunteer or maybe you could give them like $5 or $10, you know, depending on how much they do, to assist you in scaring people. But a lot of people just want to do it for fun. A lot of people just scare people for fun, so, you know, and it's just the fact of saying I got to be in a haunted house. You know what I mean? So you could definitely try it that way. Okay. Used to probably see a light in your eyes. Come closer so I can see all of you. You cannot hide from me. Untimely Death. Untimely Death was a great example of a original prop. It was creepy, it was different, and it was, you know, aesthetically pleasing. It was neat. They need more props like that. They need more props. A haunted Keemstar. I'm your ghost. Geller Keemstar. You could do an abandoned house. Yeah, oh, abandoned, there's tons of abandoned things, yeah. Why am I in a dark room? It's really not that dark in here. I've just kind of tinted it to look dark on the live stream. Pretty much. Yeah, it's getting kind of late, so if you have any more questions, I'll probably stay for the next 5 minutes. So it's 10:07. So at about 10:12, I'm going to start saying adios. But don't worry, we'll do more of these. Dab, please. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do more videos. Just be patient with me. Don't kill me yet. Don't let them take me away. Are you making the spider head from the thing? Yes. Trying. It's difficult because the styrofoam and the PVC doesn't want to stay connected. Even with the styro glue, it's falling apart. So if it doesn't work, what I'm going to have to do, because right now I just drilled little holes in the head and shoved PVC in. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to cut, like where all the holes are, I'm going to have to cut the head in half completely. Pull the halves off, build a rig inside that will keep all of the arms together, and then re-glue the head back together. That way all of the arms are not going to be like flailing around. It'll be one piece, because that's what we want. So, great stuff. Yeah, great stuff works a lot, but not, I don't think for this particular. Can you say something so I can record it and send it to my aunt? Well, I'm going to keep this live stream up, I believe, at least for now. So you'll be able to show her this. So if you have any more questions. This is at, by the way, the 44-minute mark, if you need to know. I dare you to scare a family member on this live stream. I probably won't because they're all kind of going to sleep and I don't want to be mean, but... but I will, eventually. I'll do more pranks. Do a creepy Titanic theme? Yeah, well, I'd do Jaws if I did something involving the water. Or the creature from the Black Lagoon. I didn't think of that. I like that one too, but the Jaws is good. The Jaws is good. A theater theme, I did that last year. but Spirit could do it. Ooh. Oh, Cameron's calling me. Hello?
I see the light in your eyes. Come closer so I can see all of you.
Thank you, Cameron.
It's me. It's me.
It's you?
Yeah.
Well, I hoped it was you. I didn't want it to be like an imposter.
Nope, it's me. I just wanted to say hi. I was watching a live stream, and yeah, I just feel like I have to be featured. Like I have to get it out.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being on.
I figured if you wanted someone like to spruce it up a little bit tonight.
Yeah, I think we did. We did a good job of sprucing it up.
Like, I know you're going to end the live stream, but I kind of feel like just to end it off with a high note, you kind of really need a thing.
I need a what?
Like you needed me.
Yeah, I needed a grand finale, and I think that's with Cameron 9999.
Yep. So I was thinking for the Spirit Halloween theme, and this is a good idea, take into consideration saying it or doing a separate video for it. But forget the theme. How come we, or like how, like we should do like virtual reality, something like that, something interactive.
Yeah. Well, actually, I had this idea, is to do, for Spirit, to just make a haunted house. Like, when you walk in, there's all the costumes around, and in the middle of the store, there's a haunted house. And you go through the haunted house, and then when you get out, there's the store section of all the boxes, and it says anything from that haunted house is purchasable.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. And another thing is, I actually have a design for the alien theme. So what I kind of like envisioned, like as you were mentioning in the live stream, is kind of like have a UFO, and this will be in the front of the store, and like the UFO will be positioned and built out of cardboard. But then what would be really cool, it was with lighting, fog, and sound effects. Have like a little staircase, like the UFO, and then like the staircase leading down, and on the top of the staircase, there would be like an alien prop that's kind of like represents the theme along with.
I like that. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And another one would probably be like something like American Horror Story-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the hotel, obviously, they kind of said, oh, American Horror Story. Oh, let's do a hotel.
Yeah, probably.
And from what I heard from Spirit, they said, well, they hire, like, an actual company, like, to do their stuff. Like, Spirit Halloween, like, comes up with suggestions, and then they contact or reach out to other companies that probably print out, like, the actual color to the cardboard.
Uh-huh.
Like, how would you come up with cardboard? Like, I have cardboard boxes, for example. How would I do that compared to what Spirit does? Like, you need, like, to have a company to reach out to. Not that you walk in, I know you work at a grocery store. Nobody does light or, like, something like, you know, like when you go into the store, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that Target has, like, the post for Super Bowl. Like those types of things, those are probably, like, the companies that most likely create what Spirit does.
Yeah, same concept, putting together those large cardboard displays.
Like in the movie theaters. Like Lowe's movie theaters or movie theaters all across the nation to create the posters and cardboard pop-out figures, like, to display or advertise the movie.
Yeah, they do the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's probably the same companies.
It's like the same concept in creating those types of things.
Yeah, that's a cool thing though. I wish they would do more behind the scenes of them creating a theme for Spirit. I think that would be really cool.
Because Atlas Effects is getting in the action because they posted like a week ago, like a behind the scenes look of them like on with an Xbox a marker on a board in an office building in Seattle, talking about like ideas, and most people like ghosts, zombies, like the classic stuff, and that's what they should really more focus on than coming up with crazy, ironic ideas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like kind of get the haunter's perspective. Like if Spirit Halloween really wanted to do something big, they would have to have like a survey, like a Spirit Online survey. I know that you can do a survey on Spirit website. Like if you look at animatronics, for example, like right now,
Yeah.
a Spirit thing or like a little box would pop up and say click this survey, but it's just like it's an online survey.
Yeah.
But, it's like if you could win money, whatever, for life, whatever. But then actually a few days ago, I'm gonna look at it right now. They sent me a 20% off coupon if you do that. So keep that in mind, all sponsors. If you do the survey, this is for hauntformer and everyone else watching so far or right now. If you do their survey, you get 20% off with a free promo code that they give, just based on what you have surveyed.
That's good.
Yeah, they were happy friendly.
Just besides their shipping.
Feedback. We appreciate it and want to give you a special 20% off your next order. Promo code expiring, which day the last one to give me was from 4/25/17. We hope this helps. Looking forward to receiving more reviews from you. And then they give the promo code and then this email message and any other comments. Terminate with this, blah, 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 blah. Confidential.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say. Short
Yeah.
and sweet, nothing much. If you have another live stream, I'll come up with other things to say.
Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you, Cameron, for being on. And one more thing I wanted to say,
Any questions for me? Because I'm available right now.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, I really liked your, well, it's more of a, like a comment and a asking. I really liked your idea about the ghost thing, like, you know, where, like the show you were mentioning, like where it's kind of like American Horror Story, where they film themselves talking about their ghost story. I think that's a really neat idea. I was considering doing that too now for like a short film, but I like that idea that you might do it into a series.
Back and forth from reality, like reenacting what you've experienced, and then show yourself in the studio explaining what just happened.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing a short film about that maybe, but adding a twist to it. So I'll see where that goes.
Yeah,
I just thought of it.
mentioned it. Like I know American Horror Story is American Horror Story, but I kind of mentioned it. I was thinking of doing that, but I gotta get back on track with night. So I kind of did like a season, you know, like for example, Scream Queens, they do like season breaks or any other TV series, like they do like a little short break for the season, and they come back on as like, wow, they're back and whatnot. I just gotta get back on track with that, because I would say to people, they're like, what happened to Mike? I was like, oh, we took those short season breaks. No, that's not the truth. I'm gonna say the truth right now. I am just leaving.
You're what?
I was kind of backed up with homework, you know, school and everything.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get that.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that I was lazy. Like, sometimes I can be like on a Saturday morning, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get up and do whatever I have to do that day. But I'm not putting YouTube as other sponsors may or may not do. Not gonna point names out, but we all know right now. But just plain simple, I gotta get back on track with that. I put 606 subscribers a week ago. I did a video on that. I did top 5 secret comments when I was trying to voice impression. I'm good at doing that, and I posted a haunt video and then my haunt update #1 overview and expectation. Which I kind of feel, I know I'm talking a little bit rushed up because I wanted to keep this short and sweet for y'all, but hauntformer, you should do the same too. You should give like mini updates. Like what I don't know if you saw my video, you haven't commented yet, but did you see the Carnegie and haunt update #1?
I don't think so. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, I get what you mean doing update videos. I'll probably do one in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, because what I basically did, I didn't even post the layout because there's no layout, usual layout for me as a display for everyone. It's kind of like that day. Because I usually pick up from school on Halloween Sunday when I start to come up. Just to do this. Because all my teachers and everyone's like, why are you leaving? We're going to do something in class like that. I was like, no, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But, overview and expectations, that's my first move.
Yeah.
Overview and expectations, like what I have set for myself to do and just basically explain that.
Yeah.
And then I also did the haunt trailer. Did you see that?
Did I? I thought I maybe clicked on it, but I don't know if I fully watched it. I'll have to watch it.
It's called Official Haunt Trailer 2017.
Yeah, I know I saw it. Like, it popped up because I'm on the notification squad, so I don't know if I watched it, though, but
Thank you for the notification squad. And then I also had my birthday, my 14th birthday, at the Zeppelin High Club in New York City. Which
Yeah.
is a smaller location because the Times Square location closed down due to being lost.
aw, that's not cool.
And that was like and everyone said like, oh, that's like the H2, like headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Zeppelin High was founded. Like, that was like the corporate restaurant. And mainly all these things are for tourists. But I'm like, hey, I gotta get in the action too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for hanging out, Cameron. It was good talking to you. We'll have to set this up again. And,
Yeah, well, you're probably, maybe your viewers asking me questions or you asking me questions. Like, I write stuff down one way or another.
yeah, and we'll maybe I'll eventually figure out how to do this with Hangouts, too. So, that'll be good. So, expect that in the future, guys. But thank you, Cameron. And make sure to check out Cameron9999 on YouTube. He has a lot of cool Halloween stuff, so you won't want to miss it. And we'll see you more soon, Cameron. Hope you have a good night.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Cameron.
Yep. See you soon.
I don't know why I'm waving at the camera. But thank you again to Cameron for, talking to me. He's an important man. He's got stuff to do. But thank you, Cameron, for watching and talking. And no, Mr. Legend 27. Wait, did you beat me at World of War? You know what? Whatever. No, I don't. I'm not really looking for one. But thank you. And hope you guys stay spooky and stay blessed. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and you won't want to miss the next live stream or what's up next. I want to thank you again for all the suggestions, and I thank you that you all were really... I didn't really monitor the chat a ton, but thank you for being clean and being appropriate. We can have fun and make goofy jokes, but there's a time and place for... there's not really a time and place for some stuff, but... and also, Chad, I do respect what you did, and I can't wait for you to come back to YouTube. That actually is a perfect amount of time, too, because you're getting right back when the season's getting kicked off, so that's a good idea, actually. I like that. But good luck, and I hope you still will, talk to us while you're away. So thank you, everyone, for watching. The next one, I don't know when it will be, but I expect a new review soon. I'm going to try to review the Billy Mask, so expect that relatively soon. And Cameron, he's a boy. And thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate it. Stay spooky and have a blessed rest of your night. And make sure to follow me on social media if you haven't. Oh, we're coming up to right about an hour, so ooh, spooky. See you guys real soon. And remember, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer.